Yo, what's going on? This your boy Easy, most known unknown EZ'er. So coming back at y'all again. Happy 2026. Happy New Year, y'all. As I told y'all before, you know what I'm saying? I'm on a run right now. It's first day of the year, January 1st, 2026. And like I said, I'm gonna be coming at y'all 365. Every day I'm gonna be dropping a video. It's gonna be about something. I figured that out when I figure that out. No, I'm always have a topic for y'all every day. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be able to, you know, just give y'all me, you know what I'm saying? Give y'all some insight, do some real stuff, do some real good stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get my stuff set up and everything like that. I finally got something, camera that I can work with and everything like that. So I'm going to get on my job, man. I'm going to get on my job. 365, it might not always be in the crib, it might not be in a, the studio and stuff like that. Pardon me if y'all hear some noise in the background. But I will be dropping something for y'all. I read a book, and it's called Atomic Habits. If you haven't read it, please go check it out. I am not sure on the author. I forgot the author's name, but he had a lot of great insight in that book, and I keep it with me to this day. Now, I'm not a big avid reader. I'm not a big reader. And when I do find a book, that catches my attention, I usually do read it all the way through. And Atomic Habit is one of those books. So he stated in the book, the author stated in the book, that he learned that it takes about 30 days to create a almost permanent habit, because sometimes even after the 30-day process you can kind of fall off of that habit, but in general 30 days helps you to create a habit. Now, the way to continue that habit is to keep doing what you're doing even after the 30-day mark, and you get better at it. So, being that I'm giving myself 365 days, I shouldn't have no problems. You know what I'm saying? There's always going to be something to talk about. There's always going to be something to chop it up with y'all about. I promise you the videos will be earlier in the day. Some of them might be late, but they will be much more earlier in the day. I've had a long day today, so I didn't really get to it right away. I wanted to get to this stuff right away, but I wasn't able to. So, like I said, I'm gonna get myself set up. I'm gonna make sure I have everything going for myself, and I'm gonna do this. I hope y'all watch it. I hope y'all subscribe. I hope y'all comment, share, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it's really just about me wanting to take this journey and really completing it myself, creating another habit that works for me. You know what I'm saying? And just giving advice and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I'm gonna have my own topics, but if there's ever a topic that a person might want me to talk about, that'd be cool too. You know what I'm saying? On occasion. Right now, it's only gonna be the topics that I just want to hit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have a topic for y'all tomorrow. Today is just kind of an overview. I'm just giving y'all, my process, what I'm thinking about doing, and how things are gonna go. So I ain't gonna have no drop time. I am gonna try to drop mainly prime time, but we're gonna work on that. We're gonna work on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I do want to get y'all quality. I do want to get y'all quality. That's why I waited. You know, before, when I was podcasting with my homies and stuff like that, we had good equipment and everything. Well, no, I ain't gonna even hold you. We ain't had no great equipment. I think the mics was okay. I think the equipment did enough for what I paid for it. And then as time progressed, I tried to get more better equipment, you know what I'm saying? More equipment that would help me out. And I was online, I was on Amazon looking for good equipment, but I never really found anything much. Uh or Amazon try to sell you something that's claimed 4K or something like that, and it's just the stuff never really worked out. So I did have equipment and stuff like that, but it was never nothing really good. So I'm gonna work on bringing y'all the best content in the best ways, with maybe not the top of the line equipment. I can't say look at that, bro. See, I'm gonna give you real me. Like this shouldn't be happening. This shouldn't be happening. My apologies for that. But I'm gonna, you know, do my best to get y'all quality work. You know what I'm saying? So I waited for myself to get a good camera phone. Not an iPhone or anything like that, but a great camera phone. I got a one, just got a new OnePlus 15 camera quality. I can show you. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna make a video from my old phone and the phone that I'm using right now. Much better quality. Now, once I get the lighting right, everything's gonna kind of come into process, come into order and everything like that, and I can really get on my stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just want to come to y'all talk about that. Um, let's create a good habit for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing for me this year. I want to create good habits for myself because I've been getting away from the good habits. It's so easy to make a bad habit. So easy to block out all stuff that's good that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's much easier to call Uber Eats or place an order at Uber Eats for the Chinese spot down the road and go pick it up rather than create the habit of, hey, you know what, I want to go get some nice fast food or restaurant food and stuff like that. It's up the block. Why don't I just walk up there and get it? You know what I'm saying? Creating a good habit comes so hard because bad habits are easy. You know what I'm saying? If you got junk food in the house and you a heavy eater, it's gonna be easy to eat the junk food. Whether what time of day it is, heck, you eat junk food morning, noon, and night. And it messes you up, but it's there. It's easy. Going to the store, getting groceries, healthy groceries, salad, mushrooms, fruits, veggies, all that good stuff. A little more difficult, and it costs more. The junk, the junk prices have went up too because this economy is crazy. The junk prices have went up too, but they still flourish over the fresh stuff. Fresh food is still being bought, but you're less likely to use a fresh food, more likely to eat the junk. You know what I'm saying? It's just an easy habit to have. You know what I'm saying? Uh, like I said, chilling, watching a lot of I respect anybody that watches my videos, but at the same time, we do a lot of screen time. Screen time is a bad habit because you get too much of it and you become kind of stagnant, kind of lazy, kind of procrastinator and stuff like that. You never want to do that. So, less screen time. That's why I ain't gonna be dropping on you guys like crazy. One video a day is all I need. And if you watch, I appreciate it. I always salute everybody that, watches and critiques and, even the people that don't like me, I'm still cool with the, giving me a view, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. But yeah, so I want to create good habits. And I feel like one way to do that is to kind of get it out there that we should be creating good habits for ourselves. I'm not going to do the whole year thing. 2026 is the year of good habits. But if you want to claim that term, that's actually a good thing. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather it be a 2026 is the year of good habits than 2026 is the year of bad habits. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, I want this to be a fruitful year for me, for anybody that's trying to go on a journey and make themselves better or get themselves to a plateau where they want to do better and stuff like that. I'm all in support of that, man. I am. I'm definitely want to get my health right. Want to get my, like I said, want to get better at procrastinating less screen time and stuff like that. Spending more time with family. Bringing back family. You know what I'm saying? Bringing back a healthy habit of seeing family, being with family, enjoying family, stuff like that. Family and friends. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of things coming up on the horizon with friends and families, man, and I'm excited. 2026, I am very excited for this year and what it's going to bring. You know what I'm saying? And I hope it brings a lot of positivity. I know there's going to be some negative, but I'm hoping to bring a lot of positivity. So let's create this 30 days of good habits. I'm going to do 365 days of good habits. But let's do 30. Let's start this 30. Salutes to y'all. Easy, most known unknown, easy old soul. Holla at y'all.